Very much.
All right. Well, could this be the big break investigators have been hoping for in the Natalee Holloway case? Aruban prosecutors are now saying that they have evidence that could shed light on exactly what happened to the Alabama teen, who, of course, vanished during a graduation trip way back in May of '05. Phil Keating following the story from Miami. So, Phil, you know, we thought just a number of weeks ago that this was closed, maybe forever.
Right. Late December, remember the chief prosecutor in Aruba announcing that based on his self-imposed December 31st deadline, he had decided to close the case as far as the prosecution was concerned, based on a lack of any evidence to move forward with criminal charges. However, today, the prosecution's office in Aruba now saying they've got new evidence that could lead them to solve the mystery as to the mode of the death of Natalee Holloway and how she was actually moved away, how her body was transported away from the scene. All of this is incredibly unexpected because we weren't expecting really much more ever out of this case.
Right. So what's the source of the new evidence, Phil?
Well, as much dedication that the American media placed on this case for the past 2.5 years, there was pretty much one Dutch crime reporter in Holland also dedicating a lot of his time. His name is Peter R. Devries, and you may recognize that name. A few weeks ago, we showed video of him on a Holland program. It was like an hour-long sit-down around the set talk program in which Jorn Vandersloot, the key suspect, was on the program. They were spending the entire hour talking about the Holloway case. And at the very end, as everybody was taking off their microphones, Jorn Vandersloot grabs his glass of wine and throws it in Devries' face, right into his eye. Certainly that was not exactly positive behavior, and Vandersloot was viewed as pretty villainous for doing that. But that's who is the source for the Aruban prosecution's office, that Dutch reporter, Devries.
All righty, that one. All right, Phil Keating. Thank you very much, Phil.
You've got it, Bridget.
The FAA